that took it off right away. Whoa. So much light. I don't really want that much light. That's okay. Try to keep it dark in here, people. It's hotter than molasses outside. Actually, I don't think molasses is hot, but you know what I mean. All right. I'm Whitney Møøn. Welcome. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. As I like to say, what are we doing with today? Ooh. All right. Hey, Wolfgang. What's going on, buddy? Happy Sunday. Freaking good old Sunday Monday. All right, here we go, buddy. It's just you and me in here, kid. Literally. All right, here we go. All of those came face down. All right, we have the caution. Flight or fight? Hate. I don't know. I'm getting this notion that somebody might want to fight you. Or they're going to like call you on, or something's going to slowly turn into a fight if you do it. You know, I was going to try to clear the beef with my father. It's like 30-year-old beef that his fucking delusional wife just like makes up. And he told me that he was going to call the cops on me if I showed up to talk to his wife about, because I know what she's saying. She's so full of shit that there's no way that whatever she has been saying about me for 30 years about why she thinks I hate her or whatever can be legit, because she's never willing to talk to me about it. So how can you claim that somebody's doing something to you, hurting you, abusing you, something, but you'll never talk to them, but you'll go behind everybody's backs and take multiple drugs, talk shit, you know, to deal with the situation. You say that's how you're dealing with it, but you won't deal with the person. And the reason why you won't deal with the person is because they don't fucking like you. So they want to hate you from afar and take antidepressants because of it, blame you for everything. But when you come face to face with them, they're like, I'm going to call the cops on you if you speak to me. Like, how does that make sense in any way? How is that going to solve the problem? By saying you're going to call the cops. What did you do? That's what I would say. If you're going to tell me that you're going to call the cops on me, what did you do? Because what do you think that I'm going to react to once you say something? Right? Because now they're basically just going to claim that you're the one that's going to be the target. You're going to fucking lose all control. And as soon as they say something to you, you're going to want to fight everybody, or you're going to leave and you're going to go running. Like, those are some massive assumptions to just make on somebody, okay? And the reason why they're doing it is because they're trying to keep your energy away from they don't want your energy around. So they're going to say things like, you're going to fight everybody, okay? You're violent, okay? Because those are the kind of things that people, you know, are cautioned to. And they're like, well, if somebody's violent, I don't want them around. Well, no, you don't want them around. They are really violent. Like, because you want to talk? That's violent? Okay. So their passive aggressive behavior, okay, is acceptable instead? Like, okay. Yeah, in their delusional fucking minds it is, right? Like, what the fucking fuck, okay? Fear. Ooh. So there's this notion that they have this fear that you're going to move on without them, that you're going to end up somewhere that they can't get you, that they can't touch you, okay? And then they're going to have to live their awful life without you in the middle of everything, almost taking hits like a fucking punching bag. Like, obviously, this person blames you for a lot. Okay, disease on the bottom of the deck, fucking right. Okay, they got some massive disease. Okay, and this connection, there it is. There's the bully. Okay, so whoever this person is, okay, they are a massive problem in your life. Massive. Okay, and they don't want you to go anywhere. So they are going to use bully tactics to keep you somewhere. Okay, either they're going to tell you that you flat out just can't do something. They're going to say something like they have complete control of you, because it's a connection. Whatever it is, there's two different energies coming together. Okay, and one of the energies happens to really dislike you, but the thought of not having you around is even worse. Okay, so it's like they're addicted to watching you, right? But they don't want anything to actually do with you. Like, that doesn't even sound right to say it. Like, that sounds so backwards. You see how dumb these people are? Like, they really don't think before they hate. They just want to hate. And that's a dangerous fucking aspect of life, just to hate everybody just because you can, or just because you want to, just because life's not giving you enough. So you're going to hate people. Like, damn, that's some scary shit. Hate's not just something, you go buy at a corner store and fucking, spray on somebody. Like, hate is a big fucking thing. Like, hate is a big deal. Okay? Like, so somebody's hatred is like any move you make, they're going to watch. Any chance that they see that you can move forward, they're going to fight. Okay, they're at this point moving at such a rate that I think if they don't stop interfering with your life, they themselves are going to, most likely lose their life in some way, or they're definitely going to lose the connection with you. They don't deserve it anymore. Okay, whatever the connection was, it's over with, it's done, okay? But there's still the fact that, I don't know, maybe you slept together. Okay, so that is still like a root chakra connection. Okay, maybe you live together, so you're still physically connected. There's something still connecting you, okay? And they have a massive fear of losing that. Okay, but then they have to remember, or you have to remember that that's the disease of them, that they can't just be on their own. They can't not have your energy. That's not good. That's not a good thing. That's not like, oh, but they really need me. No, you're not their fucking parent. They don't need you. They want you. They don't need you. And they have more of a fear of losing you, or you leaving and never coming back, than anything. So they just want to keep you there so then you don't go anywhere. Who the fuck does that? Oh yeah, somebody that you, right? Yeah, sure, right, okay. Keep dreaming, honey. Okay, there's Fox Mulder. And so the whole reason why Fox would come in is because you have to, there's something that you have to see. You have to see the problem here, okay? Because it's unexplained. Why they bully you and how they bully you and hate you could show up as love. Okay, could show up as something that you feel is a good partnership for you in some way, because it looks healthy. They say that that's healthy. They say that they're helping you. They're doing things for you. No, they're not. They're fucking keeping you from going anywhere. That's what they're doing. Camouflaged. Ooh, look at, I redid the Twister card. Isn't it? These cards are just so much more alive than what they were. There's nothing wrong with taking the old and making it brand new again. Like these cards are becoming brand new again. Like I can feel it. Okay. These cards, they're not old, but they're the first ones I did. So they're getting all worn out and shit. So they need their upgrade. Okay. So, okay. Usually when one of the fucking X-Files comes out, the other one usually shows up. Okay. So Dana's there now. Okay. So Dana's here. So basically, you have to look at both sides of this because Dana is the one, she does all the science. She wants to know everything about the science. She wants to break it down. That's her logic way. Okay. Mulder has to use his intellectual way, his intuition, the things that you don't usually use, the things that fucking Dana knows nothing about. Okay. So it's like, you got to look at this from two different angles here. Okay. So the twist of events comes, okay, and your life is going to change in some way. And then there's the Ace of Cups, okay, and then right behind it, look, the Vampire card. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, the Vampire card, which means part of their energy is to siphon off of you, okay? That's what they do. That's how they bully you, okay? And from the looks of it, this person is dead. Okay, they might be just dead energy. Dead man walking, dead woman walking, something like that. Okay, and look what I'm holding in my hand, deadline. So something is leaking out, like something is leaking out and it's going into their life now. Something that possibly this bullying, like possibly they're going to reap what they sowed, they're going to get back something that they gave out for so long, because sometimes people, they don't know when they're being abused, they don't understand. Hey, Danny. Okay. They don't understand that they're being abused. Okay. So then the universe has to kind of like get them to step back and go like, look for a second, like look at how your life can change with this person away from you. And then look how it is with this person back again. Okay. So there could be things where this person leaves and comes back. And then you realize how much greater your life gets when they're not around. And then when they come around, your life goes to shit or things start going to shit. Okay. And maybe they hope that like you'll come to them, you'll ask them for help. You'll do things like that for them. But it's like, if you don't want to get caught up in this shit again, because I feel like this is whatever their business is. Okay. They've got a tornado of things. Okay. And it's collective's job. If this is your reading, it's collective's job to figure out how to get rid of this connection. If that's what it is, because this person you have to get away from this person. Okay. And then with everything everywhere dies, nothing can possibly live forever, not even relationships. So, and will to chase you won't last forever either. Okay. So if there's somebody in your vicinity that's chasing you or like is, really trying to get with you or something, think of it this way. That energy won't last forever. That person will eventually have to get a full-time job again or work, or they'll meet somebody, or they'll go to jail for stalking you. Okay. Something like that. Like they'll have to move on too. Everybody eventually has to move on. Okay. No situation can stay the same forever. And if there's something that's tying the two of you together in some way, whatever the connection is, okay, then realize how to deal with that. Like if it's kids that you have together, then, sometimes people get mediators, right? They sit down with a fucking third party sitting there and they work their shit out for their kids because they can't stand each other. Okay. Figure out how to twist the events, because there is a way that you can work this out, but okay, I don't think there's a way or a reason to get back with them, to get in that relationship again. Because I just keep staring at this Vampire card. And I think that they're more scared, like I said, to lose you than anything. Okay. So that there, right, kind of suggests that it's maybe not a good relationship, because they know that, just to want to be with you so that nobody else is with you. Like, what kind of horse shit is that? Like, why would you want to be with somebody just so then they can't be with anybody else? Like that it sounds like you're punishing them. That's what that sounds like to me. Like you would punish somebody so then they couldn't move on, even though you really don't want to be with them. Right. That seems like seems to me like a punishable offense, but it's me. And maybe I'm a little fucking, I don't know, sensitive, but that just seems fucked up to me. So always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. That was a pretty quick reading. 15 minutes. Cut that shit. Prophecy shattered. Liar. Like, this person is a liar. Spirit's saying they're a liar. So, be careful. They could entice you with their lies, and that's how they bully you. Right? Because you think everybody tells the truth. And honestly, I love that you think that everybody tells the truth because that's the innocence of you. But please remember that majority of people are full of shit, even if you've known them your whole life. Trust me, I lived with one for 30, actually no, I didn't live with her for 30 years, but I lived with her for like about 15 years, and she was fucking the most full of shit person I've ever met in my entire fucking life. Holy Jekyll and Hyde, like holy just jumped from like one personality to another all day long, you fuck crazy bitch. Anyways, let's go to our next reading. Yummer. How's it going, Danny? Hope you're having a good day, buddy. All right, we got the good old bag of bones. Yeah. We got Scorpio energy on the table. Somebody, and then look at that with the fire card. Fired. Okay, we got up all night. We got gift. We got stolen. Okay, what else? What else? Ooh, the end. They lied to you. And a message is coming in for you. Okay, so take it if it's yours, bitches. And if it's not, then fucking wait for another reading. Okay, so. I feel like something that was stolen from you is going to get given back. Okay. Whatever this was that was stolen, I mean, you deathed it out. Like you deathed it. You were like, okay, well, ooh, Danny, what are you cooking? All right. You deathed it out. Like, because when something is gone, it's like, are you really gonna sit there trying to think that it's going to come back? There was this fucking movie that I watched, or something's coming to me, but I don't actually remember the movie really, but I can remember okay, this woman is missing. This girl is missing. Oh, the dead girl. Oh, yeah, this movie, Brittany Murphy. Yummy. I fucking love spaghetti. This movie with Brittany Murphy in it called The Dead Girl. And, so Brittany Murphy's sister and her mother, okay, they go to this, they still are sending flyers out and everything, thinking that she's alive. And then finally the daughter just freaks out and she's like, she's dead. Get over it. She's in a ditch somewhere. It's been 14 years, right? Or something like it's a long period of time or whatever. She's like, we're never going to find her. Fucking move on. Okay. And the mother got so offended. She was like, if that was you out there, I wouldn't stop looking for you. Okay. But it turns out that she's looking for a dead girl. Literally she is. She's on the news looking for a dead girl, but whatever. She'd rather find her dead than never find her at all. Okay. So, I don't know what this is about. Oh, man. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting, if you did lose something, okay, and it wasn't like it just wandered away from you. No, it was fucking stolen. You can bet your ass on that shit. It was stolen, okay? It wasn't just your negligence, okay? It really wasn't. The person who stole this thing from you, whatever it is, I don't know if it's an actual thing, okay, or if it's just like a thought or like a manifestation or something like that. I don't know, okay? but they are up at night right now because of the shit they did to you. This shit, whatever it is they did to you at this point in time, is irreparable. It cannot be fixed. Okay? It's to the point they have maybe tried to fix it so many times that they're fucking it up. You know, it's like a run in a pantyhose. You can't fix it. And then if you try, you're going to fuck them up so bad. Once you get a run, it's done, son. Okay, you can't even take them off. You got to ride the storm out. Okay, this person took the pantyhose off. You know what I mean? Buffalo Bill style. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. Very feminine man if it is. And made everything worse and worse and worse and worse. And now it's to the point where it's like, bitch, stop trying to give me back what you ruined. I want something new. So now they fucked it up so much, you deathed it out. You don't even think this thing could possibly come back to you if it tried, because at this point in time, it has to come back in this huge new form, completely transformed. You might not even recognize it. Okay, but it's just going to walk up to your door, literally. Okay, like, you know, the way those dogs do in storms, and that night you're going to leave the door open, it's going to walk into your house, okay? Because whatever this is, it's something is going to be so drawn to you because it was taken. And you know those people, there's a lot of people, and this is not really the same thing, but there's a lot of people that were put up for adoption, right? And then they reach a point where they're like, I need to know where I came from. I need to know who my mother is. I need to know who my father is. I need to know because they were taken from me, right? Drugs took them. Alcohol took them. Abuse took them, okay? Anything could have taken them, but that child needs to know now because they deathed their parent out. They didn't even know who they were, and now it's like, where there's death, which I love Scorpio energy, because where there's death, there's transformation. Okay, from the cradle to the grave, from the grave to the cradle. You come back, you go back and forth. You die, you come back, you resurrect a different person. If something kills you off, are you going to come back in the same form? Fuck no. You're going to come back in a different form, because you're not going to come back the same way that these people just killed you. Okay, so it's like, whatever this is, like, I mean, if this was a company and somebody made you lose your job, then when they call you back for this job, because now you got VIP service because they know that they fucked you over to get the job, when they call you, it's like, do you want to be the president of the company? Because, like, I know that we fucked you and we shouldn't have. You were probably the best we ever had. The best they ever had. Oh, that's not good. On whoever this fucker is. Ooh, King of Swords in reverse. You think I can lie, but I can't. This is the liar. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. They took logic and they chose to take that knife and fuck you with it. Okay, which is why you're like, you think I'm even going to try for that again? I don't even want to go anywhere near that again. You fucking scarred me to death. I ain't going to touch it. Fuck you. And then that's why this thing has to be brought to you, because you're not even going to try to touch it again. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? That's so goddamn haunted. That's like my car coming back from the dead. I'd be like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? Because that was a living nightmare. Okay, like, oh, I am getting the chills. I just want to say, I'm getting the chills. I do not think that this is bad. Like, it's not bad for you. It's going to be really bad for somebody else that's up all night, that stole it from you. But it's not bad for you. Oh, I feel like this is what I'm doing right now. I feel like that's what Spirit's doing. They're just like, like, if you don't hear the trumpets playing in your head right now, this is not for you, because I'm telling you, your ears should be fucking ringing right now, okay? 7 of Cups. The thing is, I feel like this was your wizard. This is the person that kind of like did something to your life. Okay, they obviously... They said, okay, so this is their energy. They said something in their King of Swords in reverse, okay, which put them into a childlike mentality. They went out and started something. They started you know, and they had your name all over it because you had something that they didn't know about. You had multiple things that they didn't know about. And instead of trying to manifest them themselves, they're a fucking wizard. They should have been able to do it. They just walked into your yard and was like, I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take that. Oh, they made this. Okay, I'm going to take that. Oh, they got this. I don't have to worry about learning how to do this. I'm just going to take that. And it's like, oh, you dirty motherfucker. Because this person could have done it a few times. You know, like you were manifesting crops. Oh my God, there's this one time. Fucking spring break. Woohoo. Okay, we started this campfire. There was a tent. I'm not racist by any means, but a tent of black guys that was beside us, okay, who were running trains on women all fucking night. These guys were banging women left, right, and center in this like little teeny tiny tent, whatever. They were having fun. Nobody cared. But tell me how we didn't wake up in the morning. Those motherfuckers took our coals from our fucking fire so that they could have their own fire. I was like, I mean, coals are hard to make. I get it. But like, yo, you could see the drag marks of coals across the sand into their little pit. They must have had like a little barbecue, a little fucking fire barbecue at 5 a.m. after banging all these bitches. Okay, who takes somebody's fire? Okay, idiots do. Okay, but I mean, they were smart to do it because obviously we didn't need it anymore. But I'm just saying. Okay, this is like the analogy. Okay, you had something going, something cooking, and as soon as you went to bed, boom, they go into your fence. They take whatever it is that you just did, and then they fuck you. Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, what? 2 of Wands. This is what I mean. This is what this little asshole has in his fucking hand. This is what I mean. It's not his. And then he was like, hey, everybody, look, the fence is open. How about everybody just take? Oh, he had other people steal from you. Oh, that is, that is gross. I mean, it's one thing to fucking be a little dirty asshole yourself. Queen of Wands. Look at this motherfucker. Queen of Wands in reverse now. Ew, like grow up. Okay, oh my God, there's that wand again. Now Knight of Wands. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go with it. I'm going to tell everybody I'm doing it and I don't give a fuck if they ever, this person is so self-righteous. Oh, they just think they're allowed to do whatever they want. Oh. This is like being the guy who ass rapes everybody in prison. Okay, the guy that's the big guy that nobody can fight off because he's a wizard and he just ass rapes everybody. Like, ugh. I mean, he's fucking collective and you guys aren't going at it willingly. So clearly you're getting bent over. Okay. Oh, this is getting so much worse. Okay, look at this. Fucking 2 of Swords. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person did so much damage to your financial state, okay, blindly. Okay, they did not give a fuck what they said, what they did. As long as they could hurt you, they did it. Okay, and this made you lose a lot of things, you know, like you lost some things because of what this person did. Obviously, material things. And, I just grabbed the end. This Knight just popped the end. So that's why there's a message. So the very last card, I haven't even really read it, is the gift. Okay, so that means a gift is coming in for you. And then there's the message. Okay, so obviously the universe there's a 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, 8 of Wands. So King of Cups, like, okay, like whatever it is that you're doing, somebody knows that about the lies. Okay, so this gift is a 10 of Pentacles, which means if this person took a business away from you, like a family run business, Okay, like they married into your family and somehow they ended up with the business. Okay, it's like something like that. Like, how the fuck did you end up with this? This is my family, my blood, my heritage, my lineage, you know, like what the, you know, it's something like that. You're going to get given that back now. Because they lied to get it. And then instead of waiting, you know, for their seeds to germinate and for things to happen for them, they quickly went in. And I mean, honestly, if it's like one of those shows, you know, like they have to grab everything with their hands, they didn't have enough hands to grab everything. So then they called other people to come and grab a bunch of stuff too and run out of your life. I just got deja vu. Like big time. Like I've already done this reading. That is so weird. That happened with me the other day. I was trying to watch, you know how the X-Files do, they have the new season or whatever. I think it's season 12 or something like that. Or season 11. I don't know. Anyways, I went to watch it and I was like, I've already seen this. But like, I never saw it. Like, I know I didn't see it because it came out. I have to purchase a certain channel so that I can watch the X-Files. And I didn't watch the X-Files. Like I wouldn't purchase a channel for the X-Files because I have them all on DVD. Right. But they have the new seasons. So I just so happened to subscribe to something and there pops up the X-Files. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was going to go back to watching one of my favorite episodes from the new one is like, it's got Tim Armstrong in it, Trash Man. It's a fucking great episode. Anyways, I was going to watch that. And then I noticed that there was all these other like episodes behind it now. And like, that's the last season that I've watched. I own that season because I love the Trash Man episode so much. So I bought the fucking DVD. So the next attachment to that is with that chick from fucking 6 Feet Under. She comes in, right? And I went to watch it and I was like, I've watched all of it. So, like, did I go into another body and watch it? Because it came out at a time where I didn't even have the X-Files. I didn't even know that they did it. So if I didn't even know that they did it, how the fuck did I watch it? Did I go into the future and watch it? Or did somebody that I know watch it and I projected myself and watched it with them? Or are their memories in my head? I don't know. That's all for... That's just a great little thing for you guys, I guess. Letting you into my life a little bit of what the fuck happens over here in Whitney land. Holy fuck. It's a lot. Look at that Ace of Cups. It just came flipping out with this 4 swords. And then the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Lovers. Death. 3 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Cups. So honestly, this gift is a part of an Ace of Cups. So it is something that is getting the song by Edema. It's called Giving In. So like if you lost something in the past, this is how Spirit wants to wrap it up. If you lost something in the past, something that you deathed out, you mourned it for fuck's sakes, okay? You cremated it for God's sakes, okay? You got over it. You are now getting a VIP ticket to it. To another one. I don't know what that means. Okay? But you're getting a whole new fucking version, signed, sealed, delivered right to your fucking door. Because whoever took it was so in the wrong. Oh, good God. Were they ever? So you got to decide if you want it or not. Universe is like, signed, sealed, delivered. I know. Yeah, they also know you've been waiting for this return for a while. Return of the King. That's a Lord of the Rings. You know, you knew that it was going to come back, right? Like you knew that this was a position that eventually, as long as you walked away and gave it up nicely, then eventually, if you were fired in the wrong, it would come back to you, right? That's what happens. That's karma. That's how karma works. Okay, that's enough. Signed, sealed, delivered. I haven't heard that song in so long. Okay, before I start opening up all these little pieces of paper, you want me to roll the dice. 69, second house, with the Mercury. This bitch is in retrograde. We shouldn't even be hearing about her right now, but she's going to come out because she thinks you're extra special. Second house, Taurus. Ooh, Taurus with Cancer. Double Taurus, because Mercury is also Taurian energy, communication. I feel like, okay, let's open up the piece of paper before I start talking. I feel like you're going to get communication about something. Hereditary. Trapped. This is okay. So I feel like it's possible that he has trapped your money. They've trapped your assets. They've locked your assets up somehow so you can't get them. And maybe you want to liquidate. There's the wheel upside down. See, somebody's forcing something. Okay, so Spirit is almost like you might have to walk away from something until somebody can communicate properly. Because that bitch, Wheel of Fortune twice. So Wheel of Fortune upright and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So no matter what happens, this is going to move regardless of how this person reacts. So it's almost like one of these things. Fine. You want to throw a hissy fit about it right now? Then we'll talk about it tomorrow. You go the next day, you go to talk about it. Oh, you want to throw a hissy fit again? Okay, I'll come back tomorrow. Fucking you come back the next day, they throw a hissy fit again, and finally you just sit on the fucking lawn. Fine. I'm going to sit on the lawn until you fucking talk to me. You cannot let people act like they can't handle a fucking situation. Because you know that they can. You know people play pussy. Oh, I can cry. Yeah, bitch, so can I. On command. Okay? Fuck you. But do you? No. Okay? Witches! Witch, you're a bitch. Witch, you're a witch. Oh, no. Ace of Swords, raw power. You're a fucking witch, dude. All right? So someone's got to take that into consideration, that you have raw power. You have much more power over this person. Okay? Your clarity is, okay, you got to understand, whoever this person is you're dealing with has multiple masks. And these masks, okay, they have a different person behind each one. Okay, one's angry, one's scary, one's happy, one's sad. It's like, what is she, the fucking seven dwarfs? Okay, like, honestly, planting seeds. So, yeah, I think that's about the communication. Plant seeds with that shit. This person wants to keep freaking out. Yeah, well, you're going to keep coming back. Persistence. Okay, there's vision. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Oh, snap. Okay, so this fucking person, whoever is trying to keep your material assets from you, yeah, you're getting something better, which is why you're not going to settle for this person. There's Candyman. The truth of the matter does not depend on our belief in it or whether we take it seriously. Some of the harshest outcomes in a situation may come from those who approach it dismissively. It can be tempting to keep a cognitive distance, especially from horrible circumstances, but we may do so at our own peril. Okay, so basically, I think this person, they might have the ability to control you in situations with their emotions, and now you're not going to allow them to control you anymore. Okay, there's overwhelming. You might have gotten very overwhelmed in this person's presence in the past, right? When they put on a mask, it was really overwhelming to you, so you kind of just passively gave into them. Now, okay, I feel like you're not going to feel so overwhelmed. Now you're going to be able to ground yourself, plant yourself, realize that this person they have a tendency to play the same move every time. So it's almost like, okay, well, we're going to try again. And I know that they're going to try the same move, but trust me, do what I do with fish. If he wants to fuck around while I'm trying to feed him, then I walk away. And then he gets all angry and chases me to the edge of the tank. And I'm like, I'm not playing games with you, bitch. You either take the motherfucking worm or you don't. You want to play games? I'll be back in a couple hours and we'll try this again. I don't even let my fish fuck with me. Okay. So don't let this person fuck with you. Okay. There's Cujo. Who let the monster out of my closet? Oh my God, that's so true. This person is a fucking monster, okay? And like, that's why they want to control you. They're the diseased dog, okay? But what they don't know is that you're the person with the shotgun or with the fucking, with one of those tasers or, guns that shoot out that shit that paralyze them. Okay. Like they don't know what you have. They're a diseased dog. Okay. Or one of the masks they put on is a diseased dog. Okay. It's like, you have an illness. You need to check yourself. You need to go to the hospital, get some antibiotics up in here or some shit. All right. Get some water into you. There's love. Says you got something else. So don't if this is somebody in your vicinity that's like, honestly, they're so fucking controlling, but you think that you can, check them and this, don't make it become like a pissing war. The last time you tried it, they had control. So now you want to take the control, because that's not the way how to do a relationship either, because there is no control in a relationship. You either have control of yourself or you have control of nothing, because you cannot have control of your relationship while having control of yourself, because what in the relationship do you have to control? Pretty sure you just have to show up and just be yourself and you got a relationship down pat. Okay, literally, as I'm holding abracadabra. Yeah, it is that easy. Okay, it doesn't have to be fucking controlled or systematically fucked up and fucking yelled at, and somebody's got control while the other person doesn't. Well, now I'm gonna have control while you don't, and now you can cry while I'm laughing. That sounds more like a power trip in my mind. There's the tower. Okay, so the whole point of the tower basically is that this whole situation went the way that it went because it was supposed to go that way. If you were the kind of people that could have put it back together and fixed it, it wouldn't be where it is right now. This person wouldn't have had to hide from you. But something that you showed also made them put these masks on. So you can't necessarily say that you're the innocent one. Oh, they put all these masks on and I didn't know. You knew. You just didn't want to fucking say it to yourself. Okay? You might not have known in the beginning, but you sure as fuck knew halfway through it. Okay? The tower again. Wow. 2 towers back to back. Abracadabra. Poof! Turns to ashes. There is the upside down 5 of Wands. You can't lead anyone else out of the forest when you're disoriented. And no matter how much you want to help others, you need to shine your light on your path. When your resources are limited, the only thing you can do is make better decisions for you that feel right. Okay? If you do what they are saying for you to do, then you're not doing what you really want to do. You don't have enough power to help the person. Okay? Your power is within. This person wants your power. Okay? But at this point in time, in order for them to survive, they feel as if they have to take it from you. And power is not something that you take from people. Power is something that is exchanged. Okay? It is not taken or stolen. It is paid for, bought for. You know, like you don't just walk into somebody's life and start taking things from them. If you do, you're a thief. Plain and simple. That's not for anything that you're allowed to just walk in and take. Who fuck gave you the right? It's not your stuff. You didn't pay for it. Okay? So whatever this person's doing, you know, realize the analogy if it makes sense, right? Whatever this person's doing, they have power, but you have more. Okay? They needed help when you got help. Okay, if they had gotten the help and took all these masks off and showed you the real side, then I don't think you'd be watching this reading or care, you know, like you'd be like, okay, well, they already, you know, they bettered themselves. They got themselves good. Okay, this is not for you. This is somebody who is so delusional and thinking that they don't have to change or that nothing can change and they won't lose anything when the wheel keeps coming in to change something for them and they somehow keep throwing the wheel off. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if they're trying to do magic, if they're trying to stop time. They're trying to do something. And the universe is fed up with it now. So now they're just going to expose it because they can't try and do this if they try. It's not going to happen. They can't do it. They're physically out of energy now. Okay, so that's something that they're going to have to fucking deal with. You know what I mean? What are we at? Woo, 46.58. I am going to call it quits. I am so freaking hot. All of a sudden that sun came out. Like I'm starting to sweat. I'm just getting uncomfortable. So I am going to stop this video. I hope it made sense. That was some fucking serious energy. So I hope it made sense to everybody out there. And if it doesn't, wait till I go live again, all right? Because it just might make sense in another reading. And, yeah. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you for liking the video. Ooh, wow, that's awesome. If you want a personal reading, WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com. It is in the description box below if you need it. And, yeah. Clear that energy. I'll most likely be back tomorrow. Alrighty, or even maybe tonight if it cools down. I might be back tonight, but I'm not sure. And yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, Danny. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks to everybody new. Peace out. Word to your mothers. Have a good night.